What is up, YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2018 Back Battles. Today, we're going to be using the Mega Lopunny team once again with Mega Lopunny, Aegislash, Togekiss, Azumarill, Arcanine, and Tapu Koko. If you haven't seen the previous episode, I highly recommend checking it out because it was a really strong showcasing for this team. Togekiss, Azumarill putting in a lot of work, and I'm hoping we get to see some more action. I'm really hoping for a side pup to be used, to be honest, because I cannot wait for that. But anyway, let's continue. Played a few games off camera, and yeah, should be fun. Like, I'm really getting a handle for this team because I did play like Tommy's team way back in 2015, so this is kind of similar. Of course, there are some new tricks. Ooh, Terrakion, Whimsicott, Charizard, Venusaur, Crocodile, and Lele. Ooh, scary team, for sure. What do I want to go? I'm thinking Tapu Koko plus Togekiss can be really good in this matchup. Yeah, that does seem pretty solid in this matchup. Arcanine looks pretty good, as well as Lopunny. Like, Azumarill can sweep if it wasn't for the Sun mode, because it probably allows Lele to live a +6 Aqua Jet. With the Sun up, Venusaur is problematic, Whimsicott's problematic. I think I want to go Tapu Koko Togekiss as the lead. I think that would be probably the most solid option I have as a lead. And then I think Lopunny and Arcanine. This Tapu Koko Togekiss covers the Sun matchup. It covers the Terracotta matchup as well, which is why I'm leaning towards this lead. I could also lead Arcanine Togekiss because it also covers that as well. And Choice Band Flare Blitz could get me a KO, but I want to save it in the back. We'll see how this goes. Not exactly too sure about how this matchup is going to play out. Calm Mind is definitely something I do want to look into. I wonder if my opponent's going to expect me to Tailwind turn 1 and not protect Venusaur. That's like one of the issues that I do have. I would probably sleep out if I was my opponent. We'll see here though. I already locked in my lead anyway, so Tapu Koko Togekiss, as I just didn't want to be weak to a Terrakion lead. I don't think you lead. Oh, you lead Charizard Whimsicott, okay. That's cool, I guess. I can Calm Mind pretty freely. You gotta be worried about the, what's it called? A Thunderbolt or Electrium, right? I could see Taunt into Togekiss. I think Calm Mind is just such a safe play, to be honest, and Tailwind. Yeah, I like that play. Even if you taunt Togekiss and try to Encore my Tapu Koko to Calm Mind next turn, I can just go for a Gigavolt Havoc straight away. There's not much my opponent can really do to stop this. I'm pretty sure it's Tailwind coming out from my opponent's side, as Charizard's going to Mega Ball straight out. Is it going to go on the offensive? Tapu Koko should live one hit unless it's the Overheat. So I should live like a Flamethrower or Heat Wave with the Calm Mind up. Heat Wave definitely, Flamethrower not sure, Overheat definitely is going to KO me. So yeah, Charizard's going to protect, excellent. That's perfect. That is perfect. I'll take that. Taunt's going to come out, which is alright. That's definitely okay. I do have Gigavolt Havoc for a reason. Calm Mind's going to be set up from my Tapu Koko. And yeah, Gigavolt Havoc's looking pretty good here. The question is, do I want to switch out Togekiss, or do I do want to switch out Togekiss, I think. I'm going to go for a Gigavolt Havoc, knock out this Charizard, which is a big threat. And I think I'm going to go into my Lopunny, because I want to pressure Terrakion if it decides to come in after Charizard goes down to Gigavolt Havoc. Charizard's going to hard switch out into Crocodile? Lele, okay. Ooh, that makes this game a bit tough. I mean, I should knock out Lele with Gigavolt Havoc. The problem is Charizard as a switch in later. Wait, that means you can't target... Wait, are you going for Tailwind of your own? Because you can't Encore my... Yeah, you can't Encore my Tapu Koko. Okay. Gigavolt Havoc should just be able to knock out the Lele. This actually works out in my favor. This honestly works out in my favor. Yeah, so I understand what my opponent was going for, but... Now you can't Encore my Tapu Koko. My Tapu Koko's at +1. I have Lopunny in... I mean, he was gonna lose a Mon there unless he's switching to Crocodile. And even then, he could fake out. Well, I don't think you bring Crocodile in this matchup, to be honest, but we'll see. Gigavolt Havoc, this +1. Knocks out Tapu Lele, which is extremely nice. I get rid of that Tapu Lele. This is definitely not Z Nature's Power Whimsicott. It might be... I wonder what you are. Venusaur is going to come out. Okay. So that Pokemon's a bit problematic. For sure. You can't fake Tears me. You can't Encore me. What are you going to do? Tapu Koko's still good for the end game. I'm thinking of going to Togekiss here and just going for an Ice Punch into Venusaur. You might Sleep Powder here or Sludge Bomb the Koko, which would be alright for me, I feel like. Because Togekiss isn't really too necessary in this matchup. And I'll go for an Ice Punch into Venusaur to put in range of my Band Arcanine's Extreme Speed, which I think is the play here. Maybe I should stay in normal form because if you... Well, I don't know if I would live a double up with Moonblast plus Sludge Bomb anyway from this Venusaur, and you might Sleep Powder here. The Lopunny, so... might have made a mistake here by Mega Evolving. I still think I'll survive a Moonblast though. Sludge Bomb into the Tapu Koko slot, which is alright. That does a lot. Is that Life Orb? Guess a Poison too. Unfortunate, but not the worst case scenario. It is Life Orb, okay. Don't know if that makes that difficult or easy for me. It is Moonblast. I shouldn't have Mega Evolved. This is gonna hurt. It shouldn't KO though. Yeah. Mega Lopunny has actually been pretty bulky. It actually lived the top of Phoenix Moonblast from earlier, but I don't know if that Mega Lopunny has decent bulk or not. Togekiss is gonna go down to a Sludge Bomb. I mean, my opponent should just Sludge Bomb the Togekiss and just Moonblast the Lopunny. I think the play is to protect my Togekiss. Go on an Arcanine, then next turn go on a Koko and Extreme Speed the Venusaur. Yeah, that's the play. Or I could try to 2KO the Whimsicott, potentially, which is also another play I could make. I'm trying to think about my best potential odds of how to beat this team. Gonna bring out Arcanine though. I don't think you Sleep Powder the Lopunny slot. I just don't see it. So let's see what my opponent's gonna go for. Protect. On Sludge Bomb Moonblast, I think. Sludge Bomb. Yep. And Moonblast. Okay, nice. So Arcanine gets in for basically just a bit of chip damage. Yeah, that didn't do anything. And now I can go out into my Tapu Koko. Tailwind's about to peter out for my opponent the following turn. This is looking really good. I get to go into Tapu Koko. I get to go for the Extreme Speed into Venusaur and pick up that knockout. If it stays in, that's fine too, to be honest. Because that slot's going to be threatened by a Thunderbolt the next turn. So we get Tapu Koko in. Get rid of the Psychic Terrain so I can go for Extreme Speed into Venusaur. Which protects too, which is okay as well. Because Whimsicott shouldn't be able to do anything. Moonblast is like pitiful. Unless it's in a Tapu Koko slot, but that's still okay, I think. Taunt. Oh, preventing Follow Me. I mean, I guess. Wait. Yeah, Togekiss was in. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But now I can just go for a Thunderbolt and Extreme Speed into the Whimsicott. Choice Band Extreme Speed should be a 2K on Whimsicott. Even if my opponent gets Tailwind up and sacks Venusaur here and Charizard becomes a bit of a threat, I can always stall out the Tailwind as long as I have Tapu Koko and Lopunny, I feel like. So I should be good against that. My opponent really doesn't have many options here. Maybe you go for a double. That doesn't really help your case though, as you are going to hard switch Venusaur into Charizard. Oh, that's probably just going to lose you the game straight out, in my opinion. Because I think Charizard should drop down to a Thunderbolt in Electric Terrain. You need quite a bit of investment to live this. Extreme Speed going to go out into Whimsicott. Oh, it's not even to a KO, really? Is that bulky Whimsicott? This is Band Extreme Speed. I'm not adamant though. Thunderbolt into the Charizard. It just picks up a knockout. That should be game. Even if this Whimsicott has something like Charm, it can't knock out my Arcanine at this rate. I mean, Venusaur is already in range of Choice Band Extreme Speed, even at -2, I think. And Venusaur only has like 2 hits of Life Orb anyway. And Extreme Speed in a Life Orb hit will knock him out, guaranteed. So I'll just Thunderbolt and Extreme Speed here. Moonblast, Tailwind, Taunt. Has to be beat up for the last move, right? So I'll just Extreme Speed, Thunderbolt. Yeah, this game's over. Knocks out the Venusaur, nice. And Moonblast into my Koko. Critical hit does not matter, and Thunderbolt will just put you in Extreme Speed range. Good game. unless you're 50% berry. Honestly, I can't tell if this is just a normal damage for Band Extreme Speed, because I don't think so. Or is that Whimsicott just invest in bulk? Well, the Moonblast didn't do too much. It's definitely not modest. Oh well. How I played this game was pretty straightforward, I felt like. I just made plays that my opponent really just couldn't punish, really. I felt like my lead was pretty solid against his team. I felt like how I played turn 1 was the most optimal, because I don't think Charizard should stay in ever. It could have been a different story if Venusaur hard switched, but then you wouldn't have the sun up, so my opponent had to get the sun up. So, and sacking, and like me KOing the Lele was important. That Calm Mind was also important. Gigavolt Havoc was going to get me a KO turn 2 no matter what, unless it was Crocodile. I don't think you bring Crocodile in this matchup. I think the other Pokemon were more solid, obviously. Venusaur, Whimsicott, Charizard, Lele, and of course the Terrakion. I didn't think it would bring Crocodile. I don't think it does that great against my team, to be honest. And luckily it did work out. And then I just put myself in a position where my opponent couldn't capitalize as much as my opponent could have gotten. Sleep powders could have been annoying, of course. But luckily my opponent didn't go for them. So, going to be able to pull out a win. To start things off, let us get another battle and see how this goes. But, Mega Lopunny, alright. Alright. I mean, it did some work. It obviously not the strongest Ice Punch in the world, but it did the damage I needed to. It could have been important later in the game if my opponent didn't just go hard Charizard immediately, because that ended up just losing my opponent the game. But it was still going to be really hard, I feel like, for my opponent to win the game, because I was going to say Mega Lopunny, fake out, and get Coco in a position where I can I can just Tailwind, stall out Tailwind, and then just Thunderbolt, knock it out. We got our second opponent for today with Kangaskhan, Landis Variant, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini, the Como, and Zapdos. I wonder if it's Z-move it's probably not Z-move Landorus. It kind of reminds me of back when I used Garchomp, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini. Those were the days. Let's see how I want to handle this though. Tapu Koko looks like a good Pokemon here. Como's like a really bad choice against my team, because actually his team is really weak to Togekiss plus Azumarill. Although knockoff doesn't KO Bulu for the Fini, which is problematic. Of course, I do have Coke. I have multiple options against this team. I just want to figure out what do I want to do specifically. I think the play is to go try Togekiss Azumarill out. I could also try out Arcanine. Arcanine wouldn't be a bad lead. But I think I want to have Arcanine in the back for the Tapu Bulu or the Tapu Fini. And then Tapu Koko in the back. I think this works out best case scenario. Let's see. It really just depends on like movesets and stuff. I don't know if that's like Soak Fini with the Tapu Bulu, which was pretty common when you ran those two together. I don't think you're going to go the Como route. I don't think you bring Como in this matchup. It's 3 fairies. Kangaskhan, Tapu Bulu, okay. So Arcanine would have actually been an amazing lead here, but that's alright. I wonder what you're going to go for. I don't want to risk Bloom Doom straight away, although I doubt this team has it, to be honest. I really doubt it. But no, I don't think you have Bloom Doom. Worst case is like sub or bulk up. I think I double protect. Then I belly drum up. Then I get my position to where Choice Banded Arcanine gets me a KO. Although Scarf Bulu tends to be very common on this team. Oh, if it's Scarf Bulu, we could have issues. Oh yeah, we could have issues. Sure. Let's find out. Although Kangaskhan's run adamant, so I should outspeed the Kangaskhan with my Arcanine. So even if that's the case, I am kind of worried about Scarf Bulu now. I wonder if it is. Double Edge into Togekiss straight away and a Rock Slide. Thank you for the grassy terrain too. That's gonna help my Azumarill out with surviving specific hits. And if you want to double edge, you put yourself into my belly drum range. So I want to find out if it's Scarf on the Bulu. So I'm just gonna belly drum up. I feel like it's an okay play, as Bulu's actually gonna withdraw. So that's even better for me. Zapdos is gonna come out. That's really good for me. Like, that's really good for me. Grassy Seed, what? Okay. Did not see that one coming. I did not see that one coming at all. Oh well, it works. Double Edge into Togekiss, which I definitely 100% survive. Do I get my berry back though? I should. No, I don't. That's a bit problematic. Oh well. Get my belly drum up. Too bad I didn't find out if it was Scarf Bulu or not, because that would have been helpful. But Azumarill is healing back with this grassy terrain, and I might be able to heal back to where I can live a Thunderbolt from a bulky Zapdos, which this does look like. So I do want to Aqua Jet the Kangaskhan because nothing on this team takes an Aqua Jet well other than Feeny and Bulu, but Bulu should be 2-hit knocked out by Aqua Jet. So I want to just follow me and Aqua Jet. Yeah. I don't care if Kangaskhan switches out, which I think it will probably. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. So with the chip damage, I feel like I do KO the Kangaskhan. Let's see. Aqua Jet into Kangaskhan. Does KO. Nice. And Zapdos probably going to go for Thunderbolt. If it's Tailwind, that's better for me, but Thunderbolt. Okay. Into Togekiss. Picks up the knockout. I really want to know what kind of Bulu you are. That's like the one thing that I'm trying to figure out. Arcanine on Bulu. If it's Feeny, I can click Wild Charge. Bulu is going to come out. Alright. I can Flare Blitz the Zapdos and protect. My back Pokemon? It's Coco, right? Yeah. It's Coco. Bulu's at -1. I just don't know if you're Scarf or not. Because, let's say you have Protect, you could Protect Tailwind here, I guess. I think it's Scarf, to be honest. I'm gonna Protect and Flare Blitz to Bulu. I want to say Scarf because it's a Como team. They tend to run Scarf. So I'll Protect Azumarill here. There's no Protect from the Bulu, it looks like. Oh, I'm faster than the Bulu and I just KO it. Ah, I could have gotten Aqua Jet. But I do KO the Tapu Bulu here, so that's Choice Banded Arcanine just KOing Tapu Bulu. Very nice. And let's see what the Zapdos goes for. Thunderbolt into Arcanine. That shouldn't KO. Yeah. Nice. And I can... What's in the back? Landorus, I want to Aqua Jet it. Problem is if it's Protect Landorus. It's Feeny. Okay, that's what I assumed. So Tapu Koko wins in the back. I just Flare Blitz Aqua Jet. I hope this isn't Scarf Feeny because that's probably the only set that could beat me, to be honest. Yeah. So I'm gonna Flare Blitz Aqua Jet. Yeah. I wonder how much this does, to be honest. I'm pretty sure Double Up will knock out, obviously, but I wonder how much Aqua Jet does after the Seed. So Aqua Jet into Zapdos. That didn't really do much at all. Well, actually, no. It does around what I expect. I thought it would do a bit more, but we do knock out the Zapdos with the Choice Banded Flare Blitz. And I don't even think Feeny can knock out Azumarill, to be honest. And it's not Scarf Feeny, which is really good. Brine! Ooh, I wonder if it has Nature's Madness, too. That's actually pretty sick. I thought about that in the past. Actually, one of the first few sets that I ever used for Tapu Fini back in the beginning of VGC 2017 was an Assault Vest set with Nature's Madness and Brine. It was actually a pretty cool set, although it didn't go far with it. And yeah, I'm actually just going to click Thunderbolt and Aqua Jet because no point of wasting my Z move just yet. But yeah, my opponent can't win with this. Yeah, match is going to be forfeited. So really, really strong start. Switching out Bulu definitely just gave me a lot of momentum straight away. And also the grassy terrain healing was really actually nice for my Azumarill. I might have actually lived a Thunderbolt from Zapdos because it looked pretty bulky. I don't think it had much in special attack. I think Azumarill might have lived the Thunderbolt, to be honest, at the range it was at. But basically the play was, if it was Scarf Bulu, it came down to whether it clicked Rock Slide or Wood Hammer. And if it was Protect Bulu, he could have Tailwinded. But I guess you're worried if I just straight out Aqua Jet and Flare Blitz, because then it's a 2-hit knockout on Zapdos and Zapdos goes down. And then you have to trade your Bulu for Azumarill and then Flare Blitz knocks out. And then it's kind of the same position. You do have Feeny under Tailwind. But then again, I do have Tapu Koko in the back. So could have been like something my opponent was considering. But anyway, nice. Nice. This team is doing work. We got Bo from Italy. 1660 rating. with... Okay. This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough one. For sure. You might be wondering, oh, James, why is this a tough one? Drampa is a scary Pokemon to deal with. For sure. It's a really scary Pokemon to deal with. Our Trick Room is like manageable. It's not the worst. Definitely not the best though. I don't think you lead Rotom Heat. Are you gonna lead? What would you lead against me? Double Intimidate's annoying too because +2 Sacred Sword would knock out Drampa, but I'm gonna probably have to fight Intimidate in this game. Do I want to go Lopunny plus Azumarill as a lead? I might. I want Coco in though. You know what? I'm gonna lead Togekiss Azumarill. Hope my opponent doesn't lead Drampa straight off the bat. Like Drampa's one of the Pokemon that's really scaring me right now. I think I go Tapu Koko. Do I go Arcanine in the back or should I go? Arcanine's not bad. Honestly, all my Pokemon are justifiable. Fake Out's nice too. I'm gonna go Arcanine. Aegislash is good too. I will go with this. I'm not sure, to be honest. Like, I had a bunch of potential possibilities for this. I just don't know which one's the best. I'm trying to figure out, but like, everything's getting stomped by what does my opponent lead. Because honestly, I can't predict right now. If it's Gothitelle, that's probably easy for me to deal with. Because I could like Air Slash, try to flinch the Drampa turn 1 to Belly Drum. If it's Mawile Gothitelle, I do not mind. I don't know if Togekiss lives in Ironhead from Mawile. I know I live one from Metagross. Because I played one earlier and I want to know that. But I'm not sure if I live one from Mawile. Wonder if he would... I wonder if the best play is just to Air Slash. I kind of... I really wish I let Aegislash was Lopunny here. I was thinking about it too. I could have side pumped here and Shadow Ball and KO'd something. Oh well. His best player is to follow me Belly Drum. Maybe the best play is to Air Slash. Do I go for... I don't want to go for odds turn 1 because even if I get the 60% chance to flinch Mawile because of the Serene Grace ability, I don't think it's worth it to me. I don't think it's my best interest. I don't think it's my best interest. So, oh, follow me here. Helping Hand. Oh, you don't even go for it. That's actually really convenient for me. Are you Rock Sliding? Turn 1? It's like one of the things I could see. I don't think Helping Hand Rock Slide knocks out Azumarill though. Alright, let's see. What are you going for? Oh, it's just Ironhead, okay. So I'll trade Togekiss for Mawile. I'm actually curious, can Togekiss live a Ironhead from Mawile? I'm talking about Bold. I'm not talking about the calm one I'm running. Choice Banded Arcanine looks pretty good here. So does Tapu Koko. Which one do I want to go? Tapu Koko pressures the Drampa in the back too. I'll go Tapu Koko. Because I really want the damage output with the Gigavolt Havoc right now. Even if my opponent switches in the Landorus, that's fine because I can always Aqua Jet in the future. Should I be worried about that? If you go in the Landorus, protect Goth because then you could get a Trick 'em Up potentially. Nah, I think I'm fine. I'm gonna Gigavolt Havoc and I'm gonna knock off. All it draws is that the Landorus. Oh, it's Feeny. That's even better for me. I get to knock out on Feeny. Alright, and protect. Oh, no protect. That means I get a double knockout here. Oh, that's big. That is big. Definitely wasn't expecting Feeny to come in. Maybe my opponent expected me to Gleam Aqua Jet, just so I don't use my Z move yet. But I want to get rid of Gothitelle. I want my switching with Arcanine. Arcanine can definitely do some work. Who's the last Pokemon? That's the question for me. I do KO the Feeny here. Yeah, nice. And knockoff will KO the Goth, and I am assuming it does outspeed, especially if you're going for Trick Room here. So knockoff, get rid of that berry, I'm assuming. Gothitelle goes down. The Guav, yeah. Nice. Beautiful turn. I worked better than expected, to be honest. The reason I didn't want to go Arcanine is because of the Feeny, because Feeny could have got a free switch in. This Drompa's going to come out. Mawile. I guess it comes down to a few factors. To be honest, I don't mind sacking Tapu Koko here. I think I'm going to Gleam here and Protect. Because if Tapu Koko goes down, I get a free switch into my Arcanine, which is what I want. The only thing I could see screwing me over... Oh, Drampa protects too, okay. Do I really mind that? Not really. I put Moa in range of Aqua Jet, I think. Ironhead into Azumarill, okay. I'm pretty sure this is mint speed on his team, so... I really want to just go out on an Arcanine. And I think just fire off a knockoff into the Drampa. Drompa's the scariest Pokemon. I feel like I can beat down Mawa pretty easily. The only thing I'm worried about is if this Mawa outspeeds my Azumarill, if it's not mint speed and gets like a crit, play rough, Ironhead, or flinches me with Ironhead. I think those are the only worst case scenarios that I can see here, but it's very unlikely, I feel like. Yeah. Okay. I get a knockoff in the Drampa, should knock it out. Yeah, Drampa goes down. Excellent. And Life Orb. Yeah, that thing was a threat. That thing could have probably obliterated my team. And yeah, I love the Ironhead, especially with the Intimidate. Nice. So Band Arcanine has put in some work. Unfortunately, Lopunny and Aegislash are still creeping in the back, but hopefully we get to bring them. As we do pick up a victory here, and we pick up 3 really quick wins today. I was not expecting this, but hope that everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2018 Back to Battles. Azumarill, Togekiss, Arcanine, they put in some amazing work, as well as the Tapu Koko. The Tapu Koko has been really working out. And I really just want to have a game where I bring Lopunny, Aegislash, Pup, Shadow Ball something. That was a game I felt like I could have easily. But yeah, I don't think. I just didn't know what my opponent was going to lead. And Double Intimidate was definitely scary there. But anyway, all that good stuff. Down below in the description if you want to go check out the previous episodes of VGC 2018 Back to Back Battles, the playlist of the series. You can check out the side series on my channel as well as my social medias, my Twitch channel where I do stream 3 times a week. You can also check out the goods of the team if you want to try out this team. There's a pastebin down below, so if you want to go try it out, why not? Feel free to leave a like on this video if you do enjoy this video, and of course, feel free to hit that subscribe button as well if you have been enjoying VGC 2018 Back to Battles and you want to be notified for when future videos will come out. Feel free to leave a comment down below because I do enjoy reading them. But otherwise, I think that's it for me. Thank you all for watching today. Have a great day, people. I will catch you around in another video.